Hagen, and welcome back to a new video. So today I kinda feel like playing Ying. So in the first place, I don't know, I just picked Ying because every other role, so to say, was picked. And I was like, well, Ying offers some great damage over range because of her, like when you play focusing lens, because of her extra damage. And I don't know, I kinda most levels I played on Ying obviously are heal levels, but I really enjoy focusing lens, and I think my focusing lens playstyle is a little bit well, not really unique, but many people use their illusions also more for damage than I do. I think I still can get top healing when playing focusing lens, obviously because of the ult. So first item as you see, moral boost because you just charge your ult insanely fast when playing focusing lens, because support build their ults way faster than other people when dealing damage, just because it's not their main task, so to say. So their main task obviously is to heal, and so they just charge their ult way faster than other people, because it's just not their task. So if you deal a lot of damage, or it's I think if you get the extra damage, so if you hit all 5 ticks with more boost 3, I think you get like 5% ult charge for each 5 ticks you hit, so to say. So this is like in theory you could just hit 20 shots and have your ult up, like I don't know. 20 shots sounds a lot, but it's actually not, because you also charge your ult, just the general ult charging, stuff like that. So that's, I don't know, that's kind of want to, I think I kind of want to explain my playstyle of focusing the lancing. So you obviously, or I obviously want to deal damage mainly, but I always try to also use my illusions or place my illusions in spots where I could heal my teammates, because it would just be wasted potential, so to say, if you don't use the heal you have on your illusions for your teams. I mean, I obviously want to use the illusions also for myself if I need them, or to teleport out, stuff like that. So here I have the illusion in here where I stand. See there? So I could push and teleport back to the safe spot. So always make sure you have an illusion in the safe spot. So I killed her, and now see, I can just teleport in the safe spot again. This spot here is just great until I get pushed, so to say. But if they don't push me, I'm just, see, I always stay behind the wall here, so the people on the left side, so on their spawn side, so to say, can't really see me unless I want them to see me. So now I push because I saw Ceres, or I wanted to just finish up. But see, Nessa can't really hit me because I'm behind the wall. And now just teleporting in, teleporting out when my cooldown is about to go off, so to say. So always pay attention to the little window you have to teleport back, so to say. Or you just, or make sure you're in a good spot so you don't die without your teleport, so to say. I kinda want to get on top. I think, yeah, I have to push Nessa. So now just using the illusion for extra damage to kill Iago fast enough. Because, see how many people are dead? It's only Ceres and Iago. So that's why I decided to use the extra damage to kill Iago. And now my main priority is just to annoy Ceres or kill her. So now it doesn't matter, it shouldn't matter if I die or not. My team should be able to push it, because the healer is dead. Yeah, okay. Looks like it doesn't work out. But in theory, killing the healer or trading with the healer is the best what you can do, so to say. So I kind of overextended to kill the Ceres, so I thought it would be fine if I get the trade at least. I got the trade, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't work out in the end, but it's fine. It's first point, so it's okay to kind of go all in. So now that I have more boost, full build up, so to say, should be even easier to charge my ult. So most of Ying's heal, I feel like, is also because of her ult. So now I can just could just ult every time I have it because I charge it so quickly. And I also know that many people play way more aggressive on Ying, like they really go in for the 1v1s. But as I said, my playstyle is a little bit different. I kinda like to play a safer playstyle, but a consistent playstyle. So I rather put out consistent damage and consistent heals than just going in and I don't know, maybe dying or whatever because for whatever reasons. So now I just got up there, put illusion down, decided to go up, teleport up to deal at least some damage and get out. Left the illusion for my Xin because I don't want to get crippled by Inara. I'm probably or most likely dead when I get crippled by Inara. That's why I always try to get out when Inara is coming close, so to say. Cause I think if I remember correctly, Inara is playing cripple. And see, Ying is just great to 1v1 snipers. I mean, the damage of Ying is obviously high. Just ultimately caused my Ashe, or I saw my Ashe was low, and my Corvus also took some damage. The damage is not bad on Ying, but I mean, it's really rough to win a 1v1 against Ying if she hits all her 5 ticks, so to say. And I think most people just kinda start panicking when Ying gets onto you and hitting her 5 shots because it feels like a lot of damage at once, and it actually is. Again, putting up illusion here in case I get damage, so I can heal or just teleport to the side. Yeah, and this illusion I'm just using for extra damage here. And I ulted because I saw my Ashe was low on top left corner, so on the HP bars. Always pay attention to the HP bars to know how your team is doing on HP, so to say. I should be safe here. Like Nessa shouldn't be able to hit me. I think we kinda want to try to stay alive. We don't have to die now, cause I don't know, it's not likely that they're gonna push us and kill us, so that's why I didn't decide to just go in and die or reset, cause I'm kinda confident that we're able to survive, especially because my Xin was also with me. Yeah, she's probably dead. Yes. But that's fine. We got out Yago ult. I could charge my ult back. So I think we don't want to go for the other touch. Or touch again. Just because, see, there wouldn't be any value in touching because our tank is dead. There was no way she could respawn in time. We just would have given them free credits or ult charge if I would have touched again. So, and I obviously want to get cauterized because, as I said, I want to get out consistent heals and consistent damage. So, I obviously want to try to deal as much damage as possible or shoot the enemy as much as possible. So that's why I also want to get cauterized to make it harder for souls to sustain their team. And see, I'm kind of playing back here because here my main goal, so to say, is to make sure my Corvus can heal without getting flanked or whatever. So there my goal is just to take care of Corvus, or of Zin, so to say, so protect my Corvus. So Corvus could just have an easy game, so to say. Because as I said, Ying is really good at 1v1ing squishies. So it's way easier for me to protect Corvus than for himself, obviously. So they worked out really good, so to say. Now I got out Inara's cooldown. So I got out her damage reduction, which is pretty good. I see many Inaras using the damage reduction early. And I don't know, I don't like getting out the damage reduction early. I know I do it myself, but in theory it's the best what the enemy team could do, or what could happen for the enemy team if you use your Earthen Guard early, because then your damage reduction and your increased heal, so your rejuvenate or whatever, is kinda gone. So it's way easier for the enemy team to kill you if you use it early. And there was no need for Inara to use it that early, because I wasn't about to kill her. I just was spamming a little bit of damage to annoy her. And see, sometimes it's not important how much damage you deal. It's just about dealing at least some damage to get out some enemy cooldowns. As I always say, many people just use an ability or use a cooldown when you damage them, and it doesn't matter how much damage it is. So I didn't even hit the 5 ticks, so I just did like, I don't know, 300 damage to Inara. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But it's not that threatening that she would have needed the damage reduction. Yeah, I think we're gonna want to back up, because our Corvus is dead. Our tank is also respawning. Yeah, he got crippled, but that's... I mean, that's, in the end, it's a little bit unfortunate, cause he kinda staggered, so see, now he just respawned. We kinda need to wait for him now. But it's fine. We have enough time to try to re-push again. No, I kinda want to... I don't want to really push until I know it's free for me, so that's why I didn't really push up until I saw the Nessa was aiming at Ash, and I just was trying to illusion my Ash to keep her healed. I don't really want to fight Yago. I rather want to fight Ceres, because it just takes too long to fight Yago when the healer is up. So the best thing, or the thing you want to do, is basically try to kill the healer and then try to kill Yago, because it just would take too long to actually kill Yago. Okay, Inara again used her, see on the ground you can see her crippling feed, her water's feed. So it's kinda safe for us to stay here, because we can't get crippled anymore, because she just used the cooldown, and she also used her Earthen Guard, so she's running out of cooldown. She probably only has her... So now she has her cooldown up, you could see it, she had her cooldown up again. But that also means she doesn't have it up when she pushes me now. She probably has her crippling feed up again. That is. But it doesn't matter what she does now, because she should rather defend. I guess we can just free push. Yes. So I feel like it's kind of a short game. But I don't know, I think I want to do another game. See, so I got a lot of heals, but I also got a lot of damage. So just the way I wanted to play worked out, so to say. But I'm gonna do another game. So welcome back to the second game. This game is a heal game, or Ying heal game, so to say. So kinda had to fill. Well, not really fill. I wanted to play Ying, so I waited if the team wants to play healer or not. No one picked heal. So that's why I decided to, yeah, actually picking. And I kinda played around with my volume, because I felt like most in-game sounds or ability sounds were too quiet. So it really bothered me that the Damba here sound was so quiet, because, I don't know, I just like that Damba here sound. So I put, in the second game, so in this game now, I put my volume a little bit higher, So let me know if it's too loud now, if I should turn it down a little bit, I don't know. And here for Ying, I don't know, I kind of wanted to place my illusions behind my team to make sure they don't get hit as the first player, so to say. Because I want them to stay behind my team, so my illusions, and heal them consistently from behind. I don't know if she's playing. I didn't pay attention. I think she's not playing stun Ceres or agony Ceres, but I just teleported out in case. Okay, she's not. I just teleported out in case she is, because I didn't want her to stack up 4 charges and stun me. And I feel like they don't really have cauterize. I get so many heals, full heals. That's fast away. Oh, I actually have. Oh no! I actually have my ult up as well. 1 second too late. I didn't really. Yeah, I mistimed the ult. I thought I could save my team. It would have been a good ult, I guess, if I would have hit up a second earlier. But Core and I don't know who it was, PK or someone, died before, so I kinda wasted the ult. But should be fine. They didn't have enough cap time, so see, we can just retouch again. I feel like I don't know. This is like really a hectic game. I have to do so much, or try to do so much. And for Ying in general, I like to heal obviously whenever I can. But if I have placed my illusions and my team doesn't really need my right click, or my right click is on cooldown, I like to deal damage, because as I explained in the other match already, you charge your ult while or when dealing damage, so you always want to try to get out some damage, because then you obviously charge your ult charge faster. I feel like this Ceres plays really carefully. I mean, she's going for the right place in my opinion, and she actually would, I think in my opinion, she would be able to actually kill me if she would stay in the fight. I think it just, I mean, I don't know, it helps me obviously to teleport around, but maybe she, I don't know, she gets scared or whatever, and that's why she backs up. But from how her damage feels, so I guess she has full charges, like 15 charges, full stacks or whatever, so she deals the full damage and she's really tanky. She actually could stay longer in the fight to kill me, and I think she actually would manage to kill me, because the damage is just high enough to kill me. Yeah, I think we kind of want to back up. I mean, the Octavia ult is fine in some case to keep to keep the enemy team on distance, on range, so we could back up. If we just would have backed up, it would have been fine, but my VK run in and my Octavia died as well. It's a little bit unfortunate, kinda have to wait. And I don't know, I kinda like to tell my team to wait, so I saw the Makor running in and used BGS to tell him to wait and to group up. So I don't know how many people actually listen to those calls, but I don't know, I kinda like to do it. So maybe someone who wanted to go in just waits because someone spams wait or whatever. Well, not really spam, I said it once. Yeah, so why I'm ulting here is because I'm sure I could get Mara boost 3 after the push or whatever, after the round ended. It were only 15 seconds left, so usually I say don't ult when 15 seconds left, but it's first point, so it doesn't really matter. I'm kinda confident that the game is going on for at least a little bit longer now, because I saw the enemy team were low, kind of low on HP. That's why I decided to ult, to keep my team healed. And because the enemy team was low on HP, I was kinda confident that it can charge back at least a little bit of my ult charge. And you see, I have 70%. So in the end it worked out well. Like, I mean, we couldn't push, and it didn't work out, but it was first point fight, as I said, and I charged back 70%, and I actually could buy more robust 3, Chronos 1 and Resilience. So I don't know how many credits I had when I started my ult, so to say, but yeah, I have a longer round actually helped to farm a little bit more credits to get those items. So, into my items, I kinda like to start off with Maraboost, obviously with Ying, because her ult is just... It's not really broken, but if you don't have Cauterize, or even if you have Cauterize, it's just a lot of heal over the whole map for everyone of your team. So it's really strong, so that's why you just want to have it up as often as possible. Yeah, I kinda need to focus the heals on my Octavian. Yeah, just ulting to make sure we can fight Sarus and Rom, and I at the same time I can heal my core and my BK. So I kinda needed to pocket heal my Octavia, because Octavia was the only option for me to stay alive, because if my Octavia dies, Sarus and Rom would have had it really easy to kill me, because I can't really defend myself, but with Octavia on my side, keeping her healed or whatever, she's actually able to fight them and protect me. That's why I focused all my heals on Octavia there. And back to the items, so I like to get Maraboost, and then I kinda like to get Chronos. I see some Yings starting off with Chronos, but I don't know if it's... Like, I think Maraboost is just the stronger pick, because your ult, if you compare your ult to your general heal, your ult is just way stronger than your general heal. I understand why they start with Chronos, because I also get Chronos later on. I like to reduce the cooldown of your right click, of your illusions, of your teleport, because I think it really helps your teleport, because your teleport is in a really long cooldown. Your other cooldowns are already pretty low. So I think you don't really have to finish up Chronos. I think just because 900 credits for Chronos 3 is a lot, and in the end it's not that worth it. So just ulting here in Sarus ult, by the way. Always want to try to ult in Sarus ult, or to kinda counter ult. And I think I rather finish up Resilience first, because of ASCC. So they have like Sarus ult, Dumba stun, so that's a lot of CC, and it's really hard for me to sustain in Dumba ult or Sarus ult if the whole team finishes up the ult, so to say. That's why I kinda want to get Resilience. I think we kinda want to get back here, or maybe we should fall back actually. So now we're kind of full again, so we can try to push again. But I think we kind of want to wait a little bit. Like, because it's only 20 seconds left, we don't want to use all our cooldowns now.
15 seconds remaining.
But it looks like it doesn't matter if we wait or not, just because the enemy team doesn't really defend. We didn't have to use a lot of cooldowns, so it's fine that my core went in. Again, just ulting to keep them healed and second point, so we don't really need the ult for last point, so to say. And I don't know. Kinda want to try at least to maybe push my core die. That's unfortunate. Maybe I can shot back at least some ult shots now and then keep my team healed. Okay, like, yeah, 38. It's not that bad, I say. I mean, the ult wasn't that good, to be honest. It didn't work out how I wanted it to work out, because my Makua died too quickly. And I don't really know how Chronos works with Octavia's. I don't know why I said Imani. With Octavia's passive. I don't know if it stacks up to the full point, or if you get some diminishing returns. Like, I don't know, I think easiest to explain is with Dama's old reload card or life rip or whatever. So most the reload speed was for Dama, like old stun Dama, was kept at 60%, and there was a card where you could get, I think, 25% reload speed, and each level of Death Hands got you, I think, 20%. So there wouldn't have been any point in putting the card to 5 points or to 25%, because you could just put it to level 4, 20%, get Death Hands 2, and you were at 60%. But if you had the card on level 5, like 25%, and get Death Hands 2 or even Death Hands 3, as how many people are also buying Death Hands 3, you got even less than 60% of reload speed, because there's some diminishing returns. So in the end you get less value than you intend to get, because it doesn't stack up to the full point. So that's why I don't know if it's worth it to get full Chronos with Octavia, because she also gives you a cooldown reduction with her passive. So I don't know where, I don't know where the cooldown reduction is kept, at which percentage, or at which. But I think, in the end, I mean, Chronos 3 is 30%, and I think Octavia gives you 10%. So 40%. Maybe it stacks up to the full point. I don't know. Cause I think there are also some cards, like actually a lot of cards where you could get to 40% or 50%. So maybe it works out with Octavia. It's not looking too good for us, to be honest. I think we needed to regroup. We went in alone, kinda, like the team didn't really group up. Yeah, it's not, I think, yeah, they just push it, but I think it still was a good game. I mean, the enemy team didn't really have Cauterize in the beginning, so I guess my here is higher than it would have been with Cord, obviously. But anyway, I think it was a great game. Both games I kind of felt like were good games. In the second game, I couldn't really talk about why I did certain decisions or whatever. I just talked about other things. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've had a nice day. And thanks for watching. Always remember, don't forget, you guys are awesome.